Hi there, this is Jennifer with Rome Fields, and today is day 100 of our 100 days of knit stitches. It is the last day, so congratulations for making it this far. I am excited and sad. It's day 100, but I do have a couple surprises I'll save for the end of the video, so we can go ahead and learn our last new stitch. And this stitch is called the Horseshoe Cable. And it is a lot easier than it looks. It is a 7-row repeat, so I have 7 rows in between these 2 cables. And you'll want to purl 2, knit 8, and purl 2 on all the odd rows. And the even rows are knit 2, purl 8. So we would knit 2, purl 8, knit 2. For the back side. And then on row 7, which is the row I'm going to show you so you can see how, I'll air quote, easy it is. It does have a cable back, which is not always that easy. It does take practice and it does get easier with time. So I'm going to purl the first 2 stitches. Oh, well, first of all, I'll tell you. I'm using Lion brand Woolies Thick and Quick yarn with size 11 knitting needles. I'm still using a size 11 even though I'm going to be cabling. Oh, I will need my cable needle. And the cable itself is 8 stitches. And then you can adjust the sides how you want. So if you wanted to make a headband or a scarf, you could make these wider. You could use a seed stitch or a garter stitch. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to purl these first 2 stitches. And then we're going to cable 4 into the back. So I'm going to leave my right needle in the front. I'm going to slip 2 stitches off and leave them in the back. And then I'm going to knit the next 2 stitches. And then I'm going to knit these 2 stitches off of this cable needle. So I have to bring my working yarn back behind the needle. So we're going to cable 4 back. Oops, I slipped that stitch right off. And then we're going to cable 4 front. So with the right hand needle in the back, I'm going to slip those 2 stitches off, hold them in the front, knit 2 stitches off the left hand needle, and then I'm going to pull my cable or my needle out because I don't want to lose those 2 stitches. And then I'm going to knit the 2 stitches off of my cable needle. And then we're going to purl these last 2 stitches. And I have a little bit of, I'm going to call it funkiness going on here that I will have to fix later. I had a knot in my yarn, which I'm actually surprised that this is day 100 and this is only the second time this has happened. I'm very surprised because if you look here, I have another knot here in a little bit, a couple more rows. So sometimes that happens. It happens to me. So that is the horseshoe cable. And then you will continue just doing your knit and purl rows, and every 7th row you're going to do that cable. And that is what it looks like. It's a super, super pretty stitch. So I'm going to work a few more rows before I get a picture. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's new stitch, and I won't see you guys again tomorrow because today's the last day. However, I have decided that I want to continue doing this series, but I'm going to do it on a weekly basis rather than on a daily basis. So I am going to continue doing these stitches, and I'll release them on Thursdays or Fridays. That way you guys have them before the weekend. And you don't have to do anything. It'll just continue coming to you. If you aren't interested, go ahead and unsubscribe, and that is completely fine. I think that you can resubscribe to it but I think it might start over on day 1, which I do have that series coming out on September 1st. So if for some reason you haven't been following along all this time and you would like to, you can go sign up for that. I will leave the link below on YouTube. And then I want to celebrate our 100 days, and I'm going to be giving away a knitting pattern for a triangle shawl. If you guys have been following along, we had one stitch that had a yarn over at the beginning and end of the pattern, and I did a backwards loop to increase it, and it was kind of hidden. It looked really nice, so I was very impressed with that. So I decided to go ahead and try a shawl, and I have to say it is one of my new favorite shawls. It's super, super easy, and I am a little bit drawn to the super easy patterns because I find them to be therapeutic. However, I do enjoy more advanced stitches because I enjoy a challenge also. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. And then I would like to know how you guys are going to celebrate your 100 days. This is a huge accomplishment for me to be able to do a video. 100 videos. Yeah, this was a huge accomplishment for me. And so I want to do something else, but I'm just not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with buying some super fancy yarn. But I want to know how you guys are going to celebrate. Maybe that'll give me an idea how I would like to celebrate also. So leave me a comment down below, and I will leave a link to the pattern down below also. And thank you guys again so much for joining me on this journey. And I hope to see you guys again next week. Thank you so much for watching.